Hey, I'm Natalie, and I'm back. I'm back from school. School's finally over, so I finally have free time and I don't have to worry about that. Yeah, I took a trip everywhere basically in the United States. It was a once-in-a-lifetime trip, and I'm really happy that my mom took me on it. She took me on it for my graduation present. So she was really proud of me, and plus I'm her youngest and her only girl, so she wanted to make something special. So she took me on a month-long trip around the US. And I am here today to show you the pictures and where we went and all that. So I hope you enjoy. I'm here today to share with you the amazing time that I had, and yeah. We went a lot of different places, and every place that we went, I did get a magnet, and it's over on my mini fridge. This is the day that we started going, and it was taking us 10 hours to get there. First stop was Niagara Falls in New York. When I was little, we went and saw it from the Canada side, and it was, I would like to say it is a better view from the Canada side, but from the American side it's also really cool, and you can get soaked if you go to a certain part of it. So yeah, we reached Schaumburg, then we didn't go through Chicago, we had to go through the outskirts of Chicago, which I live pretty close to Chicago, so I didn't care about going through Chicago. And then we reached Indiana. Instead of renting out hotel rooms or like getting a camper and staying in that and having to rent out a spot, buy a spot for the night or something, my mom bought a van for pretty cheap, and we tricked it out to be able to sleep in it. My mom calls it a vamper. Like van, camper. Yeah. So, yeah. Fun! Yeah, so we got to Indiana. Oh yeah, this was a really pretty, this was the first sunset of the trip. And I just thought it was really cool with the pink and purpley clouds in the background and then the sunset in the mirror. I just thought that was really cool. And then the next day we made it to Pennsylvania. We were going to stop at Hershey, Pennsylvania, but it was too out of the way. Like, it wasn't on the, like, we would have to drive off, and we couldn't like keep going to the place where we were actually trying to go. Yeah, that's a good picture, Natalie. Then we made it to New York. What's wrong with me? There's a sign falling there. But I was just getting a picture of the city because it was really cool. Niagara Falls, our first stop. You know, mini Statue of Liberty. We went to Goat Island to look at the falls. I think it's where, this video it shows where the water is calm and then it starts to get rapid, like right after that tree. Yeah. Yeah. I'm a good photographer when it comes to nature. When it comes to like people and cities, I'm not that good. But all the falls have a different name, and I want to believe this is the Victoria Falls. I'm not sure. This video of the falls. It's actually really cool. I'm sorry about that. Really cool. And the mist started. Like, the wind blew and we just started getting mist from that falls right there. They're doing construction on my street. Like, they're redoing the roads and stuff. So I'm sorry if you hear loud trucks or anything. I thought it was really cool. because it's like built into the rock. Oh yeah, here is the famous U-shaped fall. Oh, I was getting the mist from the other one. And you can see right there the water coming off. Oh, you can see the boat going under for Maid of the Mist. Yeah, it's cool because it's like, that's like where you can see an actual border. Like there's a lake. And between us, you can see it. I just thought that was really cool. This picture I also thought was really cool. Because you can see the, yeah, because you can see the rapids, and then you can see the falls and the mist, and I just thought it was really cool. There's another one. And another one. Another me! Oh, there was another old building. Man, I just thought was really odd. There's me and my mom. In front of the falls. That picture's cool, because the mist was going way far up in the air. And then it was that building again. I'm weird like that. And then this was in a place called the Three Sister Islands on Goat Island, where it was 3 smaller islands that branched out from the Goat Island. And this was a little falls that was there. My finger got in the way. You could see the mist from the falls coming up from that place. You can see there is a little falls over there. It was pretty neat. Oh yeah. As I said, I was collecting magnets, and we're on the road again. I believe we were heading to the Statue of Liberty next. That's where I was left. Yeah. Greetings from Pocono Mountains. Pocono! The only reason I did that was because I remember Pocono from the show Friends, which is one of my favorite shows. Nice pictures, Natalie. There's the city. There's another thing of the city. I'm not good at taking pictures, as you can tell. Well, it was night. We were in a car. There she is! Lady Liberty! What's wrong with me? This was Ellis Island, where you can see the park, the skyline, and then Ellis Island, and then the Statue of Liberty. Yep, there she is, in all of her glory. Lady Liberty! Ellis Island. I put in, I meant to put and. Statue of Liberty. This is a video, I don't know why it's not playing. My phone is being bare. English, Natalie, it's not hard. Yeah, Lady Ellis Island and the Statue of Liberty. It would have been cool to see it from the Battery Park side, because from the Liberty Park, you get the back view of her. From Battery Park, I think you get a side view of her. But, I mean, this was good enough for me. Like, look at her. A seagull that had a fish. And the fish was too big for the seagull. So he was having a little bit of a trouble. Yeah. And there was the train cars. 2 trains. And this was like a dock. That's really cool. I'm sorry for the yawning. And then we were in DC. That was our 3rd stop. Those houses were really cool. There was a statue there. Yeah. We got lost in there a lot. like taking pictures of statues. We got lost in there. Like, you would need the unless you lived in DC, you would need the GPS to get around because it's so confusing. I was just taking pictures and I wanted to flip it off because I don't like Trump, but my mom said I shouldn't because I could get in trouble. I don't know. She was just trying to keep me safe. So yeah. Heavily guarded, as you can see. There's some cars down over in the right hand corner. And there's a guy on a roof and he has a telescope up there. One on each side. Yep. And then, as you can see, there's a fence all around it, and in front of the fence there's actually, where the sidewalk is, there's a barricade. Like, you can't get on the sidewalk because that's where policemen are patrolling. Pretty, pretty, pretty. I just like that because it was an eagle. Oh, that's where we parked so we could go see the Washington Monument and the Lincoln Monument. Yeah, Lincoln. Which is, I'm from Illinois, so Lincoln is, Illinois is the land of Lincoln because he was from Illinois. So, yeah. And there was a ducky and a baby ducky. They're so cute. They were so cute. See Washington, or Lincoln Monument. This is a panoramic of, this is the, I want to say World War II memorial site. Yeah. District of Columbia. Yeah. Yeah. World War II memorial. We didn't actually walk over to the Washington Monument because it was way too hot out to do that. So we just took pictures of it from afar. Yeah. This is when we were on our way to Virginia Beach. There was a place called Dumfries. Whenever I saw a funny name like that, I took a picture of it. Ocean. Oh yeah. We went through 2 bridges that went underwater. They were an underwater tunnel. One of them was a Navy harbor that we went under, and the other one was this one, where it started out as you were on a bridge, and then you went under, and then you came out on the bridge, like back on the bridge. What was it? Oh, Witch Duck Road. I thought that was funny. Virginia Beach. This is, I'm sorry. I don't know why my legs are like that, but the top of my legs get tanner faster than the bottom of my legs. So that's what's happening here. I was at Virginia Beach and I stuck my feet in the Atlantic Ocean. Let's watch that now, once it loads. Which I know will take forever. My back hurts. Ooh. Oh yeah, I started the video way too far away. There. You can see all the little... You can see the little feet from the seagulls. That was cute. Walking the beach all the way to the ocean. I didn't actually go swimming, I just stuck my feet in. It was freezing. Yeah, my feet started to like sink. But yeah. And then also at each coast I wanted crab legs. Because I love crab legs. And so here's me with the started. Oh, that was the background. And then there's me. That was my last one. Why am I weird? What's wrong with me? We went out onto a pier where we tried to see sharks. which a guy said he saw a 5-foot shark earlier that day. Like he caught one and it bit through his line. Virginia Beach Fishing Pier, that's the pier that we walked out onto. After Virginia Beach, we went to Myrtle Beach. Well, we went to 3 beaches down there. We went to Myrtle Beach, Surfside Beach, and then Garden City Pier Beach, whatever. Because down there, one other year when we went to Myrtle Beach, we went out on a pier and we saw sharks. We did go out on a pier and we saw jellyfish. That is actually jellyfish in the water right there. There was a whole school of them, actually. You can't see it in this picture. But there was, like, every once in a while, you would see one, and then you'd see another one, and then another one. Like, they weren't all grouped together. They were pretty spread out, but they were still, like, all going the same direction and stuff. Like, they were migrating. And it's just kind of floating. Welcome to Georgia. We went to Georgia to visit my friend Faith, who had just given birth to a cute little baby named Jackson. He is the most adorable little thing you will ever meet. Yeah. And there's Faith. And then I'm on the little baby Jackson. He was so cute. And I loved him so much. It was sad that I only got to stay there for a day, because I would have liked to stay longer and hang out with Faith, who I haven't seen in over a year. Like, it was a Red Bull car. It had like a can on it and everything. Like, that was just cool. We were there for the Duck Commander, Duck Dynasty, which Annie owns Duck Dynasty, so we just went to the Duck Commander, their shop, in West Monroe, Louisiana. And it's cool that there is a tour where you can take of the whole warehouse and like where they actually make them and stuff. We didn't do that because this was only a quick little stop. I'm tired, I'm sorry. That's Uncle Si. If you haven't watched the show, then me and my mom were obsessed with it for a little bit. That's Uncle Si right there. This is that furniture in the picture. Duck Commander car. I'm from Rockford, home of the sock monkeys, and so I saw this. Me and my mom thought this was really cool that they had sock monkeys of them. We went to the stockyards, Fort Worth stockyards, and that's where we saw a longhorn steer. Look at that guy. He was so big. And its horns were so big. This is a video. We were having a staring contest. What's wrong with me? It was cool. Lewis and Clark. I was sitting in front of their star. A fake longhorn steer. I was hazing a sarsaparilla on a stool that was a horse saddle. Then we were in New Mexico, which was a lot of nothing, really. Like, unless you got into a city, it was really just nothing. These clouds looked fake. The road, like where the road is, like we were just going straight on this road forever through desert nothingness. And you can see the rain. It was pelting the side of this mountain. Don't I have any pictures of there? I guess I don't have any pictures from inside there. My mom has the pictures from inside there. It's where you can, it's like a metal medallion in the ground where it's like you can stand at 4 places at once. My god, I didn't think I had them. They're probably later in here. Pressing the wrong button, that's why. Yeah, we started going and we saw... This is actually a very pretty video. Like, because it's of the mountains and stuff. If it loads. It's a very pretty video. Okay, not that. But like that. Again, not that. That. Where it's like the mountains. You can see them. It's so cool. Pictures of the pretty mountains. And there's just this thing out in the middle of nowhere. That cloud looked fake. Like, these clouds looked fake. That's why I was taking pictures. Mountains. Road that goes nowhere. We were up near Flagstaff. And up there, it was so cold. Or Donny Park. It's near Flagstaff. So, damn Arizona, why you so cold? Because usually it's in the hundreds down there, and it was only 65. I'm asleep in this picture that my mom took. This is Preston and his new kitty Flash. This is my youngest nephew. And this is me and him fighting. This is me, my brother, and my nephew Cody. My nephew Cody is the one doing the backflip. Preston asleep. Me and Preston playing. The kitty just wanted attention. That's Brody. Preston. Oh, me and my mom went and got matching tattoos. So this was before, this was during. He just put the stencil on. You can see my face. It didn't really hurt. Okay, it started hurting a little bit. Because it went over a scar. And that's when it really hurt. But yeah. Didn't really hurt. Like, this is a video of me getting it. And you can see I'm like trying to numb everything in my body. Like through my face. I'm just like... Then once he started, I'm like, this actually doesn't hurt at all. I mean, it hurt, but it didn't like feel so bad. Like, look at my face. Like, once he starts. So weird. I got this matching with my mom. So my mom got one too while we were there. Camo, okay. I was wearing my camo hat, and then we went to Burger King to eat. Me and my mom got matching. We got them switched around though. Like, my small heart is near my hand, and which is supposed to represent me. And then the big heart, which is represent my mom, is toward my elbow. My mom has the big one toward her hand and the small one towards her elbow. So we have them flipped. So then when we're next to each other like this, they match. And me and Preston again. Me and Preston, and we're always fighting and stuff. Here's me and Gavin. Here's Preston getting an award. He's on the basketball team. There's me and Cody. We're on our way to Meteor Crater, which is the most well-preserved crater from the meteor. Yeah. In Winslow, Arizona. This is the great... Oh, there was a crow that was following me around. and I was feeding him bread. Like, he was so close to us and he was so big. He was cool though. And he was answering back to me and stuff. Like, the Grand Canyon was so cool. Again, you can pause the video and look at this if you want. This is where we stayed the night at Grand View Point. Like, it's just so amazing. There was pumas, or mountain lions, or whatever you want to call them there. This is cool. Williams, gateway to the Grand Canyon, Nevada. To see the Hoover Dam. Which was really cool. Really big. And they had Arizona time on one side and Nevada time on the other time. Deep drop. Big drop. I was touching the handle. Like, there's rope there for a reason, and I still touched it. The color of the water was so pretty and stuff. Hoover Dam. A security zone. I'm so weird. It was so pretty though. Again, you can stop and read. This was the hole where if Hoover Dam overflowed, like where it's white, that's where the water used to be. The water's low. And this is for when it overflowed too much and the dam couldn't take it, it would go down this. And that's that. Next we were in Las Vegas, baby. This was in the Venetian, I believe it's called. It looked like a little city, like that's that ceiling. And it looked like Venice, like you were in Venice. So cool. Like there was a little canal where you can pay to get a boat ride. Like that's the ceiling. They had that. It was all so cool. Like that's outside, like you could take a gondola outside. Oh, the Tao nightclub was in there. Like it was all so cool. Fremont Street, that's where we spent most of the day. Fremont Street experience. Welcome to fabulous downtown Las Vegas, Nevada. Zoltar. I actually got a thing from him. Not here though. But I did get a thing from him. Oh, they had sharks in a tank in one of the hotels. The 120 degrees. Fun. We were in California. This is how many miles we put on by California. Hollywood, Los Angeles. I took a lot of different pictures of the stars, and you can stop at any time. Found Walt Disney, Betty White, Charlie Chaplin, Roseanne, Will Ferrell. Some of these I took from my mom. Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. Oh, I was in front of Keanu Reeves, who was in The Matrix. Ryan Reynolds. Which, I did this, because you know in the Deadpool thing, how he does that? I did that. I burnt the shit out of my elbow, because that is black marble or granite. And it was hot from the sun. I burnt the shit out of my elbow trying to do that. So, Ryan Reynolds, I inflicted pain on myself for you. Daniel Radcliffe was another one I did in front of. Matt Damon, inside joke thing. So yeah, I took a lot of them. I took, I believe, 80. things of different stars. Visiting the world of Harry Potter. I love Harry Potter. So that's why. Yeah. Yeah. It was a wax statue. Took a lot of different. Oh, Johnny Depp! Johnny Depp! I love Johnny Depp. He's one of my favorite actors. He's done so much, and I just love him so much. Like in the Hollywood Hills, we went through their homes. Not through their homes, we went through their roads. And we got here, where we finally, I could take a picture for the Hollywood song. Saw a Lamborghini place. So I wanted to take a picture because it's a Lamborghini. I don't know, I'm weird. This is San Francisco. Oh, there's another Austin street, like I said before. That's Alcatraz. And we took a 1-hour cruise around. It was a boat ride. And there's about, I want to say, 20 people on the boat altogether. There wasn't a lot because it's a small boat. But we took a 1-hour trip around Alcatraz and the Golden Gate Bridge. And we saw the beautiful skyline in Alcatraz. And the Golden Gate Bridge. Now that boat was like flying up. This is the historic aquatic park. Golden Gate Bridge! We went under it twice. Oh. This boat was from London. I was taking shipments, bringing them over. Golden Gate Bridge. I like this because it kind of blends in with the city. Alcatraz. Alcatraz. It's pretty small. Oh, there's a dude doing an act. This was really cool because you can see a boat through it. We were in... Oh, this is where the seals were. Pier 39. We were in... I can't remember now. But yeah. Really cool. I had crab legs on the Pacific Ocean then. And these were the cutlery that they gave me, and they're so cute. The street that's literally straight and uphill. One of the trolleys. Pacific Ocean. And it was foggy. Here's me walking. I didn't walk in it because it was freezing that day. Like freezing. So I was wearing shoes and socks and I didn't feel like taking them off and putting too much. But I got there. And I got some sand from each. Here's Golden Bridge. Here's the panorama. Here's another panorama. There's a Golden Gate Bridge. We actually went through the Golden Gate Bridge. Which I do have a video of that here. And because the fog was so much you couldn't even see the top of those road things. So you can't even see the top of it. I tried to show the island, but Alcatraz, but you can barely see the top of it. It was so cool. Speed limit was 80 for a lot of this trip, which I love because we could go fast. We didn't get to go to the redwoods, but we found this redwood stump that was in front of a gas station. And it's a lot bigger than me. Like, it's giant. There's Brandon's phone number out in the middle of nowhere. Utah. We went to the Bonneville Salt Flats. This is my mom driving out onto the Salt Flats. I mean, as you can tell, there's already a car out there, and there was before a truck that had 2 kids when they had dirt bikes and they were out riding around on there. So yeah. Then my mom tried to do donuts, but we had front wheel drive, so we couldn't really do that. And then we got to Yellowstone. Sun setting as we were getting there. It's just so cool. Like, Yellowstone is like one big volcano underneath of there. Just those little guys. Constantly going. This was Depression Geyser. There was nothing, but it was pretty blue. Heart Spring, shaped like a heart. There was a pretty orange dragonfly. Liberty Pool. Spasmodic Geyser, which would randomly go off, as you can see. Like, sometimes 3 of them would be going off at a time, as you can kind of see. South Scalp Spring. Pretty little thing. Castle Geyser. I got a lot of pretty pictures from Yellowstone. This was the Grand Prismatic. It was beautiful. It's so hot. Yeah. And there was this thing. This was called Dragon's Tongue. And as you see, it was a cave. And it sounded like a... I saw a buffalo! Buffalo are really cool. I actually got pretty close to buffalo. Which you're not supposed to. You're supposed to stay at least 100 yards away from them. 100 yards? Or 25 yards. I'm supposed to stay one of those away from them. And I got pretty close to one, as you will see later. Once this loads. They were climbing on the mountains. They were walking on the mountains. Next to us. On the road. Oh, this one is the one I got pretty close to. We were in a car. Our Vamper. We were in it. And we were driving around along the road. And it was... This buffalo was in the middle of our lane. Like, we couldn't move anywhere. We had to wait for it. But then it went off to the side, and I sat out the window, and I was holding my phone, and I got video of it. Like, see? Like, you see how their arms are out the window? I was sitting on that windowsill. And I was like holding on to because we have a roof rack on top of our van. I was holding on to that and I was videotaping. And then stupid people behind us were honking and stuff. We saw more springs on our way home. Yeah. You're supposed to be 100 yards. At least 25 yards, but at the most 100 yards away from any animal wildlife. We saw Woodfoo at the Mammoth Spring. Super like. So I walked through stuff. It's very pretty. The whole of Yellowstone is very pretty and really just amazing. We saw elk. We saw some elk. Yeah. Got some good pictures of them. Again, I'm very good at taking pictures when it's nature. This was Turquoise Pool. Can't read it. Opal Pool. This was the Grand Prismatic. I was getting picture of the mist. Or the steam, because the steam was colored. Grand Prismatic. There was horse print, like hoof prints from like buffalo or elk or moose or something. Grand Prismatic. Really beautiful. And then there was this, which had a little geyser, not geyser, it was bubbling, which meant it was very hot. You can see the different spots that it's doing that. And then one big one in the middle. We saw a little, it's not an elk, it's not a deer, it's smaller than that. Antelope. It's an antelope. And we saw more buffalo. And I got video of buffalo. There was a lot. This was Buffalo Ranch. Over in the northeast corner of Yellowstone. There's hundreds of them here. Like all those little black dots. Buffalo. Yeah, Buffalo Range. And we saw... We were leaving Yellowstone! This Beartooth Scenic Byway is amazing, by the way. Like, there's so much prettiness. And there was snow up there still in July. The road literally went back and forth to get up. There's the summit. It was beautiful. And then also while I was up here, we went to Montana. And I met a little friend. A couple little friends, actually. Come right up here. This is where we were, where they would come right up to you. See? Came right up to me. And I did feed them some peanuts. And I fed one some peanut. He was like, what? There's no more? They're so weird. And another little one came up and he's like, oh, there's nothing. They're so cute. This was Devil's Tower. And I climbed it. Again, you can stop. There was people who can scale it, but you're not allowed to do that. Unless you get a permit. Yeah, I'm slowly making my way up. Can't see me in these pictures down there. I'm halfway up. I'm halfway to being halfway up right there. And I took a picture. I took a small break because I was getting really hot climbing through all those rocks and stuff. I did end up going all the way to the farthest point where you could go. You can see I'm right there, right before the trees. You could not go past the tree line. So I went all the way without needing a permit. I went all the way that you could without getting a permit to scale it. Mount Rushmore. This was the second to the last stop. Everyone who worked on it. Really cool. Lincoln. Washington. Abraham Lincoln. Then you can pause and read that at any time. We got pretty close under it. Wall Drug was the last stop. That was a cute little thing that I took. It's cool. It takes up like the whole block. Then there's that little thing of art. And then there we go! That's the end. I hope you liked this video. I'm sorry I've been away for so long. I will start posting again. Thank you for watching. And I will see you next time. Bye-bye!